So it is the press conference day, and the first person to have his talk is Anthony Musaba, and we'll have the second part of this being Danny Röhl and his comments as well. Let's get into it. Hello, how are we all doing today? I hope we're doing well. I am PunkChef41. Welcome to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. We're going to keep going as much as we can do. Hit the notification bell, let you know when videos go live, and also live streams will be happening. I just don't know when. Some will be getting cut short soon while I take a mini maternity leave from the channel. There'll be videos up and reviews and stuff when I get a chance. They just keep an eye on, hit that notification bell, let you know when things go live. So to start off today, we have in the press conference, we have Anthony Musaba, and I think he's done really well late. He said there've been a lot of changes. You can see it in the game plan, in the vibe, and in our atmosphere. I think now we know how to play. Even though we won just one game, we show more. That's interesting. That's interesting line there from the thing going, I think we know how to play now. It says maybe they weren't buying into what Sicko was doing. Maybe they weren't. It just wasn't vibing. And he does say vibe. So it's interesting there. It's a process. The coach is new, but we already played a lot of games with the new coach. We're really confident that in the future we can start winning games and points. That's the way we are feeling, and we deserve more, and it will come. We have a positive reaction, and this is the thing. It's very good to see that this is how they're playing, how they're talking in between themselves. It looks like there's a team spirit and positivity that even though they're not getting the points yet, they know that it's coming close and they know it's going to work. And I like that. You're not having to have the situation where you're going, oh, it might happen. No, there's a positivity about it. You can see it in the way we're playing already. The way we're playing, the way we're moving stuff, the little things that we need to work on, mainly at the back in terms of keeping clean sheets and up top and just burying our chances. But here's the thing. It does feel like we are turning the screw a little bit. And with Millwall at the weekend, they got a new manager. It might be different setup that he may not have had chance to work with him that long to get what he wants across. It could be a good time to play him. It could be a bad time to play him. Because it depends if they get that new manager bounce. Some teams get it, some teams don't. We seem to be with that team that seem to get it, but in like waves. But you look at what Danny's done so far, he's been superb. Take a drink. If you look at games we have played there, if Watford, if we had that penalty, totally different. If you look at Plymouth, they're first minute we were the best team and pressed, but there were mistakes. Against Bristol City, the red card messed up our game. It's a little bit unlucky, but it will turn back. I want to give the fight and energy to keep us in the league. In these circumstances, we have to sit together. You don't have to listen to what the people are saying. It's all about the team. It's about us. We know what we have to stick together and focus ourselves. You will see the results in the end. It will be positive. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that positive feeling about we are going to turn this around. Watch us. And for me, it will be interesting to see what happens with Anthony and Deji Gatterman, because it's interesting what they're doing and how it's going. So we will see what happens there. And I'm hoping and praying that they get this sorted today in terms of like building things and getting things sorted. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it will get done and we'll see where we're at. So I like what he's saying. I like how the positivity is. And we will see what Danny's got to say in his part of the press conference. So we'll see you in that bit. So Danny spoke to the press as well as Anthony Musaba this morning. So this afternoon, he spoke about the Barry Bannon red card. He said, "I'm very happy about this. It's perfect for us. It would have been different game last Saturday with him. We can't change this now. We'll have a meeting and discuss the rules, but going forward." He said about speaking to the rest, it's normal process. They do it in Germany too. Speak about the situation and have a good communication. Yeah, the problem is refs don't seem to feed very well. If you've seen some of the VAR decisions this week and everything else, I'm not going to have a go at ref because it's very hard, but it's getting very harder to support them and say, hey, you're doing a good job when you see some of the decisions. It's just getting mental. He got asked, are we due some luck? And he said, for sure, we have to accept the decision from the referee. It's about us showing the reaction. Hopefully some 50-50 go our way. He spoke about playing from the back. He said mistakes we have spoke about. It's about learning and processing. Okay, mistakes happen, but if we do it once, we don't do it a second time. Let's see if that happens because, let's be honest, we're not the best at learning from our mistakes at times. Popularity with the fans, it's good to hear them happy with me, but at the end of the day, it's all about results. It's a pleasure for me to be part of the club like that a lot. Key consistency. It's about playing our game for 90 minutes. We spoke about principle, but it's also how we press and begin and organise. It'll be difficult with Millwall because they have a new manager, so no clear what they want to do. It's important we are fresh and ready for Saturday. He said planning for the opportunity normally start on a day off. So Monday this week is about us looking at what we can improve and prepare for the situation. He said Windass is back in training. They'll see if he's any good on Friday. Marvin Johnson was important against Bristol City. He said he showed a good reaction. He said, with staff appointments, we have an agreement with a coach, but it now depends with the other club. We're in the process. We want a quick solution. Said it could happen during the international break. He said the international break is almost like a pre-season, so it'll be tough for everyone. How many times have I said this season about an international break being a pre-season? Jesus Christ, I've said it way too many times. It does my head in. He talked about Delgado and saying his injury more long-term than anything else. And it's that kind of thing. He said he's not the right person to talk about it. It's not his repartee. You would have to have the medical people. But he speaks to like the medical people, the analysts every day anyway, so it's good to see. He said that he's happy with his backroom staff. He's proud of the coach because they're all close and they communicate well. He also spoke about Millwall, saying it'll be an interesting game because of them having a new manager, so they're not too sure what will happen. Look, I love it when there's a Danny Röhl press conference because it's the first time I've had it where I'm talking about a manager press conference and you feel confident with everything he says. He's very educated. He's very intelligent with what he says. He doesn't overplay things. He says it how it is. And I think it's a long time since we've had that honesty with a coach where even Darren Moore will get around things at times. So it's good to have that thing where we're getting the questions and he's been able to answer them, but he's not doing that thing where he's answering it in a bad way. He's always answering in a very respectful way, going, look, I can't tell you. I'm not a medical professional. You would have to ask the doctors if you want to, you can do. And it's that kind of thing. The thing is, I love that he got that positive attitude. You look at the Musaba interview first as well. He was saying everything positive, the vibe changed, there's a different level of how we're playing now, and we feel like the points are going to come. That's interesting. You see that as interesting. He spoke about Gasserman saying how he needs to really push on now and get some more minutes under his belt, get another 45 or 90, because you're seeing the improvement there constantly. Like he spoke about in this how he's using the likes of Bambo Diaby to speak to some of the players with the 5 languages that he already knows, which is helpful. And I think the thing you've got with this squad is that before Danny came in, there wasn't showing any effort in. There was no effort, there was no desire. In the short time Danny's been here, that effort there, that desire's there, that's putting 100% on the pitch, even if the result's not right for us. That's the beautiful thing about this at the minute. It's starting to look like there's a resemblance of a system, a resemblance of a formation, a resemblance of just everyone knowing their jobs. So, great press conference again. I like listening to Danny talk. He's very good at what he says. And he's quite charming with the press. I'm not going to lie. He does really well with it. But let's see how we do tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Saturday. Preview will be tomorrow. Roundup is if and when I can do it. Kind of thing. Like I said, everything's up in the air in terms of live streams. It may be a video roundup instead of a live roundup while everything happens, basically. My life is about to get very, very busy and hectic, so we'll see what happens. See you in the next one.